Good day, welcome back. We are busy with video 4 with the reduction formula, and here we will look at number 4 in the reduction. Right. Some asks us the following. In the diagram below, P with the coordinates x and 24 is a point such that OP is 25, angle ROP is equal to beta, where beta is an obtuse angle. Calculate the value of x. Then determine the value of the following without the use of a calculator. Then amongst them is sine of beta, cos of 180 degrees minus beta, tan of beta, and cos 2 beta, double angle identity. So let's fall away. We've got to calculate the length of x. So I construct a perpendicular line from the x-axis to the coordinate P. I populate the information that I have. The y value is 24. So the distance here is 24. That distance is 25. So the distance of x, I know my answer will be negative because it's in the second quadrant. X is negative, y is positive, r is positive. 25 squared minus 24 squared will give me the length on this adjacent side. Here we are using Pythagoras to calculate the length of the unknown side, which is my x value. So when I calculate my value, I see x is plus or minus 7, but for this instance, second quadrant, x is negative. So the value of x is negative 7. Now they want to know from us. We've got the value of x, which is negative 7. Now they ask us. This is the angle beta. They want to know what is sine of angle beta. So through reduction we've learned that x or 180 degrees minus beta will be this angle here, and I can speak of beta as if beta is this angle. So sine of beta is the opposite side over the hypotenuse, which will give me 24 over 25. I think that one is quite easy to understand, that I speak of this angle of this one as if it is this acute angle here, because through reduction I know it is the same angle. So the opposite side is 24 over the hypotenuse, which is 25. The next sum asks us to calculate cos of 180 degrees minus beta. So this is from here to there is 180 degrees. So if I take beta away, then it is this acute angle that remains. So the first thing I write now, cos in the second quadrant is negative. So I will calculate negative cos of beta. Right? So now that I know I've got a negative cos of beta, I write the value of cos. Cos is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, 1 over 25. So I have negative 7. That will give me positive 7 over 25. Maybe when we do this sum now, you will see how this becomes evident in other cases as well. Tan of negative beta. I rewrite this firstly. The tan of a negative angle is negative tan of that angle. So I write it as negative tan beta. Now if I go to the sketch, I will find that tan of beta is the opposite side, which is positive 24, over the adjacent side, which is negative 7. So 24 over negative 7, negative times a negative is a positive, and my answer is 24 over 7. Remember that beta is an obtuse angle in this case, and not an acute angle. So don't have an expectation to have the answer in this second quadrant for tan to be negative. Move along to the next sum. So we've got cos of a double angle. So cos 2 beta is equal to cos of beta plus beta, or I can say this is cos square beta minus sine square beta. I can say this is 2 cos square beta minus 1, or I can have 1 minus 2 sine square beta. I choose the one that works best for me. I need to choose. No one can choose it for me. So let's first look at 2 cos beta minus 1. So we've calculated that cos of beta is equal to negative 7 over 25. If we square that, we get 49 over 625. Multiply by 2, and we subtract 1, and our answer will be negative 527 over 625. If we choose to do cos square beta minus sine square beta, we have minus 7 over 25 squared minus positive 24 over 25 squared, and our answer still comes to negative 527 over 625. Likewise, when we choose 1 minus 2 sine square beta, sine is 24 over 25, that must be squared, multiplied by 2, and subtracted from 1. Our answer is still negative 527 over 625. So it does not matter which path we choose, the answer remains the same. Here it is important to remember that cos of beta was negative 7 over 25. Remember, on top you had a different calculation. You had cos of 180 degrees minus beta. This is cos of beta. Negative 7 over 25. Okay? So best of luck. I trust that with all the different variations that you've seen, that you would be a little bit unsettled, but you would be more assured after seeing these calculations. Feel free to go through them again, just to consolidate and make sure that your understanding is according to what was shared. Thank you. We will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.